Hey guys, Prepper Nurse 1 here. As you can see, we have the fire going. We finished it up yesterday and I did the initial burn yesterday. So that stinky, awful, rotten smell and stuff, that did that yesterday. But it didn't last that long and then we were fine. But got a nice little fire going. I just fired it up here a little while ago. Let me explain to you what we did here. I hope you can see okay, because it's a very overcast, rainy day. It's 40 degrees outside, and it's just miserable, actually, to be honest with you. But so what we did, the first thing we did behind the wood stove is we put up the vapor barrier. I don't know if you can see that or not, but we put the plastic up behind here first, and then we put up 2 sheets of 3/8 inch plywood. So we did that. Then we put another thing of cement board back behind here, and then we have our heat shield, and that's on there as well. And that's got like a 1-inch gap so that it can breathe behind there. So that is a wood stove, and it is in. And as you can see, it's working. And then I will show you out here. Hold on a second. I went ahead and got that extended piece, another 3-foot piece, and I don't know if you can see the smoke coming out of the top of that okay, but now we're well above the roof line. Hope you can see that okay. So more than enough room, and so we're getting a nice draft off of that, and so there we are with that. And I'll tell you what, it's with the weather being like it is today, there is nothing, nothing like having that heat from the wood stove. I wanted to thank Kelly again for bringing the bricks, because that's obviously the base of the stove, and but yeah, we got the wood stove is in and it's rocking and rolling, and there's no air gaps in the pipes at all. I know it's kind of dark in here, and I apologize. It's just I don't have the generator on at the moment. I don't feel like having it on. I don't need to have it on. So, and the solar's down because of the weather. It's at like 12.5, so I really don't want to run it. So it's just, you know, it is getting some charge even with the weather, but it's just like no. But yeah, it's kind of miserable out today. So having a nice fire rocking in here. And I tell you what, we had this going last night, and I was like so excited. I was like a little kid. I came out here, I kept coming out and feeding the fire, and it was so toasty warm in here. And it's a really, really windy day out there today. But you know, it's funny with and there's so much more I have to do in here yet. But it's you know, this is another step towards progress, and this is a huge step to me, because now I know we can stay warm. And that's key. That is very key. And I'm excited about that. This wood stove is really kicking out the heat. It actually feels really, really good right now. It's really starting to kick now. And but let me just show you. It's I'll go all over here. It's just miserable out. Not a pleasant day at all. And here's the weird thing. Now it's raining nice and steady. They're talking that next week we're going to be in the 60s all week, which for this time of year is like insane. I mean, it's we're really getting a nice reprieve. The weekend's supposed to get better. Today's just a terrible, miserable day. So like I said, we stayed up later last night and we worked on this wood stove, and now it's working. And somebody had asked if I was going to get, if I was going to be getting smoke detectors and carbon monoxide detector. Absolutely. I plan on having at least 2 smoke detectors, and I'm going to put them higher up when I put them in. And a carbon monoxide detector is definitely going in here as well. Safety first. I mean, it's definitely, you know, definitely got to have that. So, yeah, we just, you know, moving along here, and it's just, focus in on what we got to take care of. I've taken Eddie in and dropped him off at his mom's already today. So, and we're just kind of having a very mellow day right now, just because the weather kind of dictates that. I believe that this weekend I might get going more on the plastic and get that rocked out. I have to go back down to Lowe's again. I'm going to be ordering, excuse me, I'm going to do the 3/8 plywood on the walls. And like I told you guys, I'm going to do a tongue and groove pine ceiling. Now, that tongue and groove pine ceiling is a project that will probably last all winter just because of the cost of it. It's very expensive. So, but what I'm going to do first, I think I've already mentioned this, I'm going to do above Eddie's area first so that, you know, he's not sleeping underneath, directly underneath that insulation like that. So that should be good. So, yeah, we're just going to keep moving along and making progress and getting things done. So I made a decision as far as the skirting. I'm going to go with T111, and I'm going to do that and get that going, and then just kind of go from there and get that hopefully up here soon. I got to go down to Lowe's and I got to order this stuff. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do that today or if I'm going to do that tomorrow. I may do that tomorrow when I get up and just get that done and ordered so that this stuff is coming, and then we'll just go from there. You know, like I said, we're just gonna steadily make progress. We're gonna get things done. But I'll tell you guys, I don't even know how to describe how awesome it is having the wood stove in and working, and I have the dampers wide open right now. So I mean, there's, you know, once I push that back down, and it'll take less, and it'll kick off more heat that way. But yeah, it's a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. There's nothing. I mean, anybody that's had a wood stove or burned with fire, there is nothing like a fire. Nothing. I mean, the heat is the best, and it's nice to sit and watch. I enjoy that as well. So anyway, guys, listen. You know, thank you again for all the continued support. You know, we are here now. It is, I think it's, let me see, make sure I got the right date. I think it's the 13th. Yes, it's Friday the 13th of November. And we're making, you know, we're banging this out. I can't believe it. I mean, we've been up here almost 5 months already. And we got a lot done. Got a lot done. But, you know, like I said, the rest is, you know, more cosmetic on the inside. Well, button it up, obviously. But, and then getting the walls going and everything else. So, but like I said, it'll all come together. But knowing that we can be warm is key. It's an awesome, awesome thing. All right, listen. I'm going to sit here. I'm going to enjoy this fire a little bit today. Waiting for Heather to get home, and then we're going to go from there. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Prepping this one up.